What is up, guys? Thunder Studios here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast Deluxe Class Double Punch. So Double Punch here is just a straight up repaint of Rise of the Beast Scorponok, which came out around the same time last year. And yeah, if you haven't already seen my review on that figure, go check it out. It is kind of old, so if you don't want to see that, just watch this. And yeah, this is a really good figure if you haven't seen my original review. I really liked it. Has quite a few genius tricks in the transformation, and I do really like how the beast mode head has become the robot mode head. The only weird issue I have is like the ball joint is a bit warped, so when I try and rotate the head, it like always snaps back into position. And also the hands are molded weirdly. That's mainly for the accessory, which is the scorpion tail. I wish it did look a little bit better in hand. But yeah, it does look a bit odd when he's holding it. Yeah, I just wish you could hold regular 5mm accessories, because this is also on a 5mm peg. It wouldn't have looked so odd. And also, he doesn't really have, like, the feet separated, mainly due to the transformation. So there's the feet here, and then the heel, which doesn't really affect posing that much. And I do really like how he has the scorpion legs still on the back, so it gives the illusion he has multiple arms. I do really like these really curved claw spikes. They are for the beast mode. But I do really like the color of this guy. He is mostly this gray plastic. It's a bit brownish, but it does look really good with this dark red. And it looks really good. But for the spikes here, they have been painted in this really gorgeous silver. And some of the back here as well, with the Predacon insignia, that is also painted. And yeah, this just looks really good, especially if you've got it fighting with some Maximals, which unfortunately I do not have any. As for his accessory, I went over that. That is his scorpion tail, which has some silver at the end and sort of like faded into this dark red near the end. The sculpting does look a bit weird if you have like it out all the way, like this, but it has a nice range of articulation, but I'll cover that mostly when we get to beast mode. As for the size comparisons, here he is with Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, Rise of the Beast Wheeljack, and Scorponok in his alt mode, just to see how they compare up. Now, let's get into his articulation. Getting started at the head, like I said earlier, he sort of has a warped ball joint, but it can rotate side to side, and if you use the neck joint, it can look up pretty good. The arms are also on ball joints, so they sort of have like the hot rod shoulders, but they don't actually bash into the head, more of like the backpack. But they can rotate the full 360, bicep rotation, double jointed elbow, and ball jointed wrists, which can go up and rotate fully. No waist joint due to the transformation, even though they could have engineered it below. Oh. Okay, I did not know he had a waist joint. It is just a little bit stiff on my copy, but that is really good to know. Legs kick up about that far, back that far, knee bend, and ball jointed feet, which can go up and tilt side to side. So yeah, I did not know he had a waist joint, so good on the designers for including that. But I just wish the ball joint for the head wasn't warped. So that is his articulation out the way. Let's move on to his transformation. Okay, before we start the transformation, you just want to take off the scorpion tail and cue the transformation time lapse. Okay, and they have Scorponok in his alternate beast form, and this looks really good. The only thing I wish he had a little bit more color diversity other than just gray and dark red and a little bit of silver, but he does look pretty good in this, and it kind of does match what they were on the movie. They were just grunts without much color. But yeah, like I said, in the beast mode, the tail is really nicely gradiented. Same with most of the legs. They sort of have like this battle damaged effect, and that does look really nice. And I do really like how the claws fold up into the shoulders. to make the claws, and they sort of have like a little saw spinny thing in there, which looks really good and is nicely sculpted. And also really love the face sculpt with the sort of bug eyes and the silver spikes coming out. That looks really cool, and I do like it how it is the robot mode head. And there's also a Predacon insignia there, a flight stand port, and it is pretty cool how the legs like unfold and then refold to become the back legs, and I do really like how everything looks in this mode. Quick comparisons with Scorponok, just mostly the plastic is different. The base colors are the same, like the silver and the red for the eyes of the head, and the Predacon insignia. So yeah, I do slightly prefer this guy because of the colors, but then I do believe this is more accurate to the movie. So take your pick in the comments down below, and let's quickly take a look at Double Punch's articulation. So he's got pin joints at the tail, and it's also on this click hinge there. The back legs don't really move here because they are tabbed in. Ball jointed knees there, and ball jointed ankles. And then these are sort of on little ball joints, but they also are on click hinges, so they can click. But then this one is also on a small ball joint, which can also rotate. And then the hinges here, and ball joint at the top. And then the head has the same amount of articulation as in robot mode. So yeah, let's get him transformed back up, and I'll run out and give you my final thoughts. Okay, now that we have him transformed back up, what do I think of this figure? So in my opinion, I do think he is a decent figure overall, but the play value for this, considering it has a very simple transformation, is just fun to flip back and forth. Maybe getting the legs in the right positions isn't the most enjoyable, but it's alright. I do wish he came with a little bit more accessories, but he has a pretty decent amount of articulation. He goes well with my Rise of the Beast characters, and he looks pretty menacing. So if you just want to pick up something and have fun, I definitely recommend this guy, if you can still find him. If you can, he'd probably be on clearance by now. So yeah, definitely check around your local stores. Anyway, that has been it for this review today. If you liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this figure. Peace.